My name is Abhilash Ganesh Paunikar. I belong from Pune in Pimpri Chinchwad. I have recently completed my undergraduation in computer engineering from Nutan Maharashtra Institute of Engineering and Technology in Talegaon. Apart from that, my hobbies is like creating a web pages, sketching and listening to music and meditation also. So today's date is that 14th July 2021, and today's video topic is that methods of string with explanation. Okay, so let us see about what is the exactly firstly we seeing like what is exactly the string. Okay, so like in Java, the string is basically like an object that represents the sequence of that character values. Okay, so an array of a character works same as like a Java strings. Okay, so for example, taking an like a character declaration of a character array. Okay, so char in char square bracket ch is equal to um, uh, I have taken an example of my name is like Abhilash. So in that character, only one word can like we have to specify it in the like colon. Okay, single colon. So like one word in single colon A, and then another one is like a B H I L A S H. Okay, so in that below like a string S is equal to new string of that ch. So and that ch is that reference of that character array. Okay, so in that string is same like as the string s is equal to in that string there have the double inverted comma, we have to declare that the string. Okay, so string s is equal to in double inverted comma is like a Abhilash. Okay, so the Java string class provides a lot of methods to perform like operations on that string, such as like compare to concat. It may be like equals or split length, then replace. It may be like a intern substring, or um, it may be like ends with, starts with, then compare to ignore case. There have a lot of method to like strings to the inbuilt it. Okay, so uh, let us see what is the exactly string in Java. So the generally string is like a sequence of a character, but in Java string is an object that represents a sequence of characters. Okay, so the java dot lang dot string class is used to the create a string object. Okay, so the next part is that how to create a string object. There are two ways to create an string object, like by the string literal, and the another one is that by the new keyword. Okay, so the in that's the string literal. So in that string literal, the Java string literal is created by using like a double quotes. So for example, like a string s is equal to in double quotes. If we take an example like my name is like Abhilash. Okay, so string s is equal to Abhilash in and semicolon. Okay, so each time you create a like a single literal, the JVM checks the string constant pool first. Okay, so if the string is already exist in the pool, reference to the if the string is already exist in that pool, then reference where that the reference to that pool instance, it will be like a return. Okay, so if the string is doesn't exist in the pool, so a new string is like a instance is created and placed in that pool. Okay, so we have taken like for example, string s1 is equal to welcome, and string s2 is like s2. It like and doesn't create a new instance. Okay, so in that above example, only one object it will be created. Firstly, the JVM will not find any string objects with the value of that like a welcome in string, the constant pool, and that is why it will be create a new object. Okay, so after that it will be find the string with the value of that welcome in that pool. So it will not be create a new object, but it will be return the reference of that like a same instances. Okay, so there have only one question to be raised, and that was like why Java uses the concept of that like a string literal. Okay, so the to make the Java is a more like a memory efficient, and because of that no new objects of that like created if it is exist already in that string constant pool. Okay, so the second one example is like a by new keyword. Okay, so in that by new keyword there have the syntax is like a, declaration of that string, that is like a string s is equal to new string. In that bracket we are writing our string. Okay, like welcome. So in such cases like JVM will create a new strings. So the object in like a normal non-pool heap memory, and the literal welcome will be placed in the like a string in the string constant pool. So the variable it will be like a refer to that object in that heap. Okay, so let us check what is the exactly methods in string. So there have the first one is that that like a caret in bracket int index. Okay, so in that method the returns the char value for that like a particular index. Okay, so next one is that like a int length. So int length is a method that returns the string keyword string length. Okay, the third one is like a static string format in bracket like a string format object args. Okay, so it will be the returns formatted like a string. Okay, so uh, the fourth one is like a boolean equals. Okay, so in bracket like object another. So and the boolean equals is the method of that checks the like equality of that string with that the given object. Okay, so next one is that like a boolean is empty. So it checks the this method it checks if the string is empty or not. And then another one is that like a string concat. In that string concat, the concatenation that the specified the strings. Okay, so next one is that like a string replace. So in that method the replaces all that like occurrences of that specified the char value. Okay, next one is that like a um, string equals ignore case. So this method, it is like compares another string. It doesn't check cases. Okay. And another one is like a split method. So it returns like a split string matching the regex. Okay. So next one is like a string intern. So string interns, it returns an like a intern string. Okay. Next one is that like there have the so many methods like two lowercase, two uppercase. So that the in that two lowercase, it returns like a string in a lowercase using a specified local, and two uppercase, it returns like a string in a uppercase. Okay. So and there have another one method is like a trim. Okay. So in that trim method, it removes like a beginning and like ending spaces of that string. Okay. So it is also called as the leading and trailing also. Okay. So